Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess to do your weekly reading from the 9th to the 15th of June. This one wants to come out, so we're now doing it for the sign of Cancer. Cancer, thank you so much for subscribing, watching, listening, whatever you're doing at the moment. Don't forget to check out other aspects of your natal chart if this reading does not resonate with you. So if you have a Cancer sun, go and have a look at the Cafe Astrology has a really easy chart to use. Check out what your moon is, your rising, your Venus, what other aspects you have in your chart that may influence you for the week. Sometimes I think the readings just resonate regardless of who they're for, but whatever sits with you, resonates with you, then go for that. Take that reading. Okay. I am using the After Tarot, and you do have the Nine of Cups coming up here. So you have a wish coming in for you. Someone is moving towards you to make an offer here. The wish is something that has been, well, I would say manifested by you, but it could be that, oh, look at this. Beautiful. Here's the offer. And something that's been divinely led to you. So this is not only your wish, this is something that the universe feels like you deserve because you've never lost faith that it was coming into you. You've always trusted, you've always imagined, you've dreamed that somebody will offer you something here and you've manifested it in. What I want to say to you is this can be money. Don't go spending all your money on the lottery though, please, because it could be an offer of a job, of a role. It's been slow, so you've been waiting for it for a while, but it could be a dream come true here. And I can tell that because you have this beautiful star at the end. It can be an offer of love too, but it's probably different for different people. Five of Swords coming in. So we have the card of the victory. The thing is with this victory, it's not the sort of victory that we are always wanting to see. You could have won at the expense of others. Sometimes this card is seen as being selfish or self-centered because you've got all the swords and these poor guys are walking away with nothing. Sometimes it's just having a victory or winning something without really feeling like you've won. Somebody called it a Pyrrhic victory, so it's always stuck in my head. But that's sort of like a win that possibly wasn't a great feeling. We do have the Temperance card coming in here. The Temperance card is a card of divine timing. It's a card of having total balance, of everything being aligned in the universe. You may be getting very strong messages here from the universe as well. Very strong messages. So you may be seeing things. The angels are trying to communicate something here. Something that you've won at that perhaps you didn't feel you deserved that win. But we'll see as we're going. Okay, so the Hierophant's coming out here as well. Now, the Hierophant talks of stability, tradition, large organizations. It can be about marriage. Seven of Cups. This is feeling like one of the other readings I've done today. Seven of Cups here. Seven of Cups can talk about confusion. And I feel that's what's being represented here. Somebody wanted to make a commitment or do something, but they were very confused about how to go about this or whether the timing was right. So let's have a little bit more information. We do have the Emperor coming out here. So the Emperor represents someone who is very knowledgeable, can be an Aries, and it may have been Aries reading that I did that was similar to this. So if you're dealing with an Aries, go for that if you're cross-watching. This is about being confused about some sort of situation and wanting to move forward on it, but not having the clarity due to something that happened where you've walked away from something that perhaps was resolved in a way that wasn't a good resolution for you and the other person. So it could be very much about a situation at work, a situation with money, something here could be, I haven't got court cards here, so let's keep going. I do, however, have the Emperor and Empress together here, together right next to each other. So what I want to say to you is here, I feel like somebody has moved away from something without really understanding the length and breadth of this relationship. Somebody may have walked away from you that you thought was the person you wanted to be with. It may not have been a very nice breakup either. But let's go a bit further, shall we? Yeah, there's conflict here. I feel like you've been dealing with someone, or some people have been dealing with someone who may be very different to them, may have a different religion, may have a different set of beliefs, and I feel like this relationship was called off for those reasons, but now it's coming back together. King of Swords here. For some of you, this is something to do with legalities. I felt that before here with the Hierophant, that you may have separated from someone where there was some sort of settlement here, and you're about to receive that, the money from that, or the tangible side. We do have the Fool here, so this is definitely a brand new start for someone. But there is a little bit of worry here, so I'm going to clarify why that's coming out here. So somebody's got a wish coming in, something they've manifested, somebody's giving them something. It will help to close out some sort of cycle here. So it could be, as I said, the end of a relationship, the end of something that perhaps wasn't a nice ending. I feel like either you're going back to someone you realize is your person, or you're going towards this person now. You've sorted out perhaps the legal and more tangible things here. There's a lot of conflict here before you move forward though, and a feeling that things have to be talked about. So it could have been that you moved away from someone because they didn't fit your ideal at the time, or you couldn't see yourself being with this person, but now it looks like you're moving away from something that could be a marriage, the time's right, in order to make an offer to this person. But see, for you, I look and I think this could flip-flop backwards and forwards, but I really feel that someone here is having a lot of stressing out about whether this is now right to do, but the universe is saying it's definitely the right time. Okay, so I put the card out here on the Nine of Swords, and I got the card of the Lovers. So this is definitely about relationship. That one wants to come out as well. So what do we have here? Oh, Nine of Cups again. Okay, you have moved away from someone that you were obviously at some stage in some sort of relationship with, or something, but you didn't believe at the time either this was your person or you were meant to be with this person. And I feel like now there's been this great understanding of the direction you need to go in, because the confusion is clearing, that mental conflict is clearing, and freeing you up from some situation to be able to go forward here. I feel like you are really concerned about how you're going to talk about this. I feel like you're holding back on something, but it's rare to see the Emperor and Empress next to each other in a reading. So this is about someone you have, with the Lovers card here, someone you have an extremely strong connection to. But this means you've got to speak up about it, and your concerns are you've walked away or tried to put this thing aside here in order to move forward, perhaps to try and work on what sort of situation you're in, but you can no longer do that. You know you need to move away. There's a brand new start here. This is your person, and they are your wish come true, and you're ready to take a leap of faith now. But I've got to say to you, the energy back here is very overwhelming and very confusing. So someone's coming out of a very, very confusing time to make an offer of love to someone that they've realized is their person. Okay, so I have the Six of Thought. I've just read this card. Peaceful times are on the horizon. The storms have passed, and now you can see your destination is within sight. The stress in your life will begin to fade away, allowing for happier times. It may be necessary to take a journey over water or to another country. So this person could be at a distance to you. And as I said, it may not be physical distance, it can be emotional distance, which is why you may be having trouble sort of being honest about this or owning up to this. But more so, it feels to me that this distance is either related to some difference in perhaps age, religion, culture, some sort of issue around getting over that hurdle. But I think you're there now. So there you go. Have a great week.